Hi, so I have a confession to make. So I was going to do an update on my studies ever since I started in October. However, it's just been so flat out, and unfortunately, just before Christmas, I withdrew or quit. Um, Basically, it was just I was not enjoying it at all. I'll be honest as well. I was finding it difficult. I was falling a little bit behind, mainly in the maths. MST 124, like mind blowing. I mean, I was doing the work and I was understanding it, but it was just taking me a lot longer than they said it should. So they suggested 9 hours a week study for the 30 credit MST 124. I was probably doing about 15, 16 hours just on MST 124, which meant I had less time for the physics and space module. And then, for example, Unit 3, which was functions, it gave you 3 weeks to do that whole unit. And in the book, it's like 100 pages or so, and there's over 50, I think 55 activities for you to do. So they say 3 weeks it should take you. It took me nearly five. But I was doing all the activities, I was writing all the notes, and I was getting all the activities right. And my first TMA I got 95%, so I was getting it, but it was just taking so long, and then it almost became a chore, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. Which is a shame because I was enjoying the physics side, but obviously maths is the language of physics, and you need a good grasping of maths. And I just thought I'm never going to get it. I mean, if I put the work in and I was doing it for more of a reason, I would, dig my heels in and do it. But I'm just doing it for fun, and it wasn't fun. So I know a lot of people have subscribed purely for my journey in the Master of Physics. So I completely get that a lot of you will unsubscribe. That's fine. I completely get that. But for anyone following my journey as a mature student, I have already enrolled on a new module, on a new pathway. I decided to go back to my roots of reading, researching, and writing essays. So I've enrolled on a broad-based arts and humanities degree with a look at doing either history, classical studies, or English literature. I haven't decided yet, but the first module's interdisciplinary, so it doesn't matter. But I'll do another video on that. This video is just to say that for anyone following the Master of Physics journey, unfortunately, that has come to an end. It just wasn't for me. And it's sad. I still love astronomy. It's always going to have that special place in my heart, but you may think it's naive of me, but having an interest in something and studying something at degree level are two different things. And I knew it'd be different, don't get me wrong. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be writing essays. I knew it was going to be learning mathematical formulas and applying those to situations or problems. But my brain just couldn't comprehend it. Like, I honestly believe there's three types of people. You get the people that are sort of naturally gifted when it comes to science and maths. People that are naturally gifted when it comes to like arts and creativity, so like English, history, that sort of thing, writing essays, law. And then people that are good at all of it, naturally just good at all of it. Unfortunately, I think I fall more in the bracket of creativity. Well, I'm not so much creative, but I can write an essay, I can research, I can read books, and I can formulate a really good argument. And I think looking back at my law degree, I realised that actually it may have been hard going, but I did enjoy the reading, I enjoyed writing essays, I enjoyed putting arguments across. So that's what I've gone back to. So apologies for the lack of update. I really did try, like right up until Christmas. I was going through MST 124, but because of that, I was falling behind in physics. Not because it was taking me longer, I just wasn't doing it because I was spending all my time doing essential maths. So I finished Unit 4 trigonometry, I started TMA 2, and I started Unit 5 geometry, and by that time I was about 3 or 4 weeks behind, and I just thought, nah, I can't do this. But that is the great thing about the Open University. I sent an email over the Christmas break. No one was in, but I sent the email, and it was sorted when they came back in the office at the 3rd of January, I think. So it took about 3 or 4 days to go through and sort. The thing with the Open University, after a certain cut-off period, so I think you get 14 days after you start, you have a fee liability. Before the 14 days, you can cancel and get all your money back. After that, and up to the 31st of December, this is for October start modules anyway, you can get 75% of the fee back. But what they do, they give you a 25% discount on another module as long as you start it within 13 months of the start date of the original module you deferred. So that's what I did. I got a 25% discount on this new module I did, and I got 75% of the fee back. So in theory, I haven't paid any more, I haven't lost any more money. I've paid exactly the same, it's just the way they work it. Unfortunately, if you defer after the 31st of January, I think the fee liability goes up to 50%, and then you only get a 25% discount, I believe. But don't quote me on that, I only know before the December 31st cut off, because that's what I did. But anyway, Master of Physics, it's come to an end. I am sorry. If you followed for that reason and you're going to unsubscribe, I completely get it, don't worry. But for anyone who wants to follow my journey, I'm probably going to do history, but I keep switching my mind. History, classical studies, a little bit of English literature, but I am kind of focused on history. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Stay tuned. I'm going to do another video on the whole degree, Arts and Humanities degree, and the first module I've just enrolled onto, which is A111, Discovering the Arts and Humanities. But yeah, thanks for following this very short journey. And yeah, hopefully you'll continue watching the new journey. But if not, take care. Thank you.